Okay, this video is titled She Demands Man Pay for Her Kid and he refuses to be a stepdad and walks out. I only saw part of this video and I don't know what the hell is wrong with women. I'm a woman. I don't get it. Let's watch.
Some women can be delusional. However, demanding a man that you just met to pay for your kid's food is just wild. Today, I'm going to be exposing how some women try to turn strangers into stepdads overnight. So let's get into it.
You're signing these papers.
This is her decision to get divorced. So why should I pay her daughter? That's not mine biologically. Yeah, I took care of her. Okay.
15 and we'll figure this out. You just thrown away 7 years of being in your daughter's
You're throwing away
life.
7
You
years.
raised her.
This was your idea,
You
not mine.
raised
This
together.
is your idea, not mine. Was it not your idea to get divorced?
This woman should just be interested since she wants the divorce. Just keeping this guy in her daughter's life. Because after 7 years, the daughter may really love him, and that may be her father figure. But why should he have to pay for a kid that's not his? Why? Because he did it during the marriage? So what? It's not his. Go after the biological father if you know who he is. And she's the one who wants the divorce. And she just wants it her way. That's not how divorces go, or it shouldn't be. He married you. Yes, he did know you had a kid before you got married. And by what she's saying, I get the impression he was a good father figure to the kid. So that's what would worry me, that my kid would be missing this father role model. Not the money. It's not his kid. And if she wasn't the way she was, I can understand if the kid needed something and she honestly couldn't do it. Talk to him, maybe he could help you out. It cannot be a demand because it is not his child. Now, maybe I have an unpopular opinion, but that's my opinion.
Divorce?
We're not getting anywhere. Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off. How you don't want to take care of Charlotte?
Yo, you being unprofessional.
How you don't want to help me take care of
You're very
Charlotte?
unprofessional.
So what am I supposed to
Talk
tell
to your
Charlotte?
lawyer.
So what am I supposed to tell her?
And
You
that-
just walking
don't
out
let
of her
that
life completely.
Yes, I am. I'm closing this chapter in my life. You want a divorce? I'm closing the chapter on you and Charlotte. I'm not
You
taking care
never
of either
wanted
one of y'all.
why I wanted the divorce. You never asked me why I wanted the divorce.
Okay.
What does he care why you wanted the divorce? What was this? Just to get a reaction out of him like, baby, please don't leave me? You don't play like that, because nowadays a guy will say, well, fuck it, I'm not putting up with this aggravation. And with the way she's acting, she would try to control how he sees the kid. Oh, if you don't give me money, you ain't seeing the kid. You didn't even ask me why I wanted the divorce. He just said, okay, I'll give you the divorce. What does it matter why you wanted it? He's not Charlotte's biological father. This is going to hurt her, but again, the mother made all the decisions. She made the decision she wanted to be with this guy. She made the decision to bring this guy into her daughter's life. She made the decision to make this guy her daughter's stepfather. And she made the decision to get a divorce. She was in control of everything. And just for the fact she said, you don't even want to know why I wanted a divorce, that means she was playing a game. And he called her bluff. And it was a bluff on her part, not on his. She's responsible for this. And now her kid is going to suffer, not because of him, but because of her.
You don't think it's something that you did wrong?
No, I ain't do nothing wrong. That's why I'm not taking care of you and Shirley. I ain't nothing wrong. You just walking away because you probably got a dude or something. I don't know what's going on.
If I had a dude, I wouldn't be asking you for no.
But check this out. I'm not about to take care of you. Meet somebody else. You gonna do the same thing I was doing. Come in there and play daddy for your daughter. Play daddy like I've been playing daddy for all these years. And then I'm not about to pay for stuff and then she gets something too.
Wait a minute. Where did she get this audacity from? Like, I really don't understand how some women think life works, but, you know, to each their own.
Wait, can I have a bite?
I only got this one taco. You got all that food.
Okay, but that looks really good. I said I wanted to try that one.
This is the only thing I...
Okay, this bitch is a greedy piece of shit. You've got all this food, but you want his as well. I don't think she's paying for this meal. This is a dirty bitch and he should dump her.
I only got one. I got one.
I'm just gonna take a little bite.
I don't want no ribs.
I just want a little bite. Just a little one. Just a little one. You never share.
I can't even get the first bite though.
No, let me have it. And then you can have a...
This woman is aggravating the fuck out of me. Why did he get only one taco? I think the norm is 2 to 3. Could it be possible after buying her ribs, beans, potatoes, vegetables, and all this other shit, that's all he could afford to get himself? And she wants that too? Throw it in her fucking face and walk away from her and don't ever go near her again.
A rib.
I don't want ribs.
Why? I have a lot of them.
I just don't want that. I told you I didn't want that.
I want that. I want a taco. Let me have a bite.
Get your fucking dirty piece of shit hand away from his taco. You've got all that other shit. You think you deserve that shit too? I want to hit this woman. That's all he has. Let him have it. He made sure you got everything you wanted. No, you want that too?
Let me have a bite. Come on.
He's pulling it away and she actually touched the fucking thing. She's not taking no for an answer. That's why I would throw it in her fucking face and walk away. She's recording this. It's all on video. She's a greedy piece of shit.
Here, just have it. I don't even want it no more.
Should I have all of this?
I don't even want it no more.
What are you going to eat? Why?
What the fuck does she care about what he's going to eat when she wants what he has to eat? This is why a lot of guys don't want relationships, because of this kind of attitude. He doesn't even know what to do right now. She wanted it. He's like, here, take it. Well, what about you? What are you going to eat? You don't give a fuck what he's going to eat.
Let's just make some food at home.
Just eat your freaking taco. But let me have a bite.
And now she's pissed at him, but she still wants a bite of it. I want to hit her so bad. takes the
This is
taco,
best part right here.
and she
You taking
actually
it,
put it to the camera.
You just dropped the whole.
And you know what happens when you eat a taco. It breaks apart, shit falls out. So she like just took half his fucking taco. Dude, run. Run away. Throw that shit in her fucking face.
That was good.
It's fine.
It is good. Have one more.
What the fuck? That's what I mean. Throw it in her fucking face and walk out. And if the bill hasn't been paid yet, oh well, let her pay for it, since she's gonna be eating everything.
It looks so good.
I told you this has it. I don't know why no more. Here,
You eat a bite, and I'm gonna get another bite.
it's fine. You can
What the fuck? It's like she's trying to say, we'll share. You're a greedy fucking cunt.
just have it. You hungry, right?
You want to switch?
You want a big back, right?
He said he didn't want the ribs and shit. He wanted a taco.
That's rude.
You want a bigger back, right? Go ahead.
Wait a minute. He's rude? What the fuck raised you, bitch? Barn animals?
That's rude. That's rude. You have a big back. You're 6'4". Wait.
What does him being 6'4" have to do with anything? And applause and kudos to him for getting up and walking the fuck away from her.
Wait.
To be honest, this just annoys me, and I don't know who is getting me upset more. But honestly, this dude definitely needs to leave her.
Where to go for? Oh, your kids.
You already had me wait an hour and a half. So it's for my kids.
For your kids.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they were that.
Wait a minute. He doesn't owe you shit. You're going out on a date with him. It's not time for him to meet your kids. What the fuck is going on?
Eddie?
No, I'm sorry. It's not funny.
No, that is.
And now another person is walking by laughing at this shit.
So go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes.
Okay.
No, I'm not bring no potatoes.
Sesame
No,
seeds.
bring a check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying
And
for your
my
kids'
kids'
meal. Oh,
No, bitch. Oh, well, you had me waiting a half hour. Who gives a fuck? After a half hour, I wouldn't have gone out with him. I don't care traffic or nothing. A half hour? Bye. And I would stay home with my kid. Okay, I'm a weirdo. I would try to play a board game with my kid or watch a movie. And I'd order takeout for me and my kid.
Yes, you are.
no, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you.
Now it's an hour and a half. What the fuck did you wait for him that long? And you don't have the right to order shit for your kid. What you could do is, since he's willing to pay for your meal, eat half of it and then ask for a doggy bag to take the rest home. And that's how you can give your kid food. The guy does not have to pay for your kid.
I owe you one. I'll take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food.
No, I'm not doing
So
that.
can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you not
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's the name,
Bring
Kiera?
2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
2 orders? So she already has her meal. He has his. And now she wants 2 orders?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food?
Because
they with their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you ordered a steak for your son. How old is he?
He ate.
He eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well.
Yo, what I would do if I was this guy, I would get up and speak to the manager and tell him I'm only paying for my meal. Call the cops if you have to, because you know how women are. This is bullshit.
Today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get fired.
No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up. I'm about to tell her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
Get up. Go talk to the manager. Pay for only your food and walk out. Let the bitch figure out how to get home by herself.
Just because I was late. I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after we already at Red Lobster, you couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back to the kitchen. I'm going back to
You couldn't take me nowhere else. What the fuck is wrong with Red Lobster? When I was dating my husband, we went to Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, local Chinese places. We used to go to diners to have burgers. It was so much fun sitting there having a meal with the guy I'm going out with, and we're talking back and forth. And what's wrong with Red Lobster? The most expensive restaurant we ever went to was Sizzler. The first time we went by ourselves. The second time we took our son with us. Did you get that? Our son. This bitch is too much.
No, I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food and your food and what you ordered in there. No, listen, no, I'm straight.
That's like that dumb bitch who was in the video, like, oh, where was it? Did he take her to Olive Garden? I don't remember. It was a pretty well-known restaurant. I just can't remember it. And she's like, I know you're not taking me here. Look at me. This is not where I should be taken. You should be taken to the fucking dump, bitch. Be happy a guy is willing to take you out at all. Look at this fucking attitude. You're worried about your kids eating, bitch? What the fuck's on your head? Before you think of any beauty for yourself, lashes, nails, hair, you chose to have a kid, those kids come first. Period. I don't want to fucking hear shit. You chose to have your kid or kids, they come first. You waited an hour and a half and then you're like, this guy owes you? This guy doesn't owe you shit, bitch.
I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I mean, I'll take you out again. Whatever. Do something for you. I'm not doing something for your kids.
Whatever.
No, I ain't even met your kids.
I want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this man? Look.
What the fuck? I want you to make sure my kids eat too. It's not his responsibility.
I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this shit, Red? I'm recording, bro. Hey, she go back to the kitchen. Hey, yo, get her.
Get her. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That ain't my kids. Don't put that order in. Don't put that order in.
And the dumb fucking waitress did it anyway.
And that made my kids. For real, like, I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my know what I'm saying? I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. Them, you know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put a bill on me. Them ain't my kids. Hell no, bro. She's trying to put a bill on me. Them ain't my kids. I'm late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? That ain't right.
You late.
It's my first date. I ain't even met the kids yet.
You late.
I'm late. I gotta buy them steak. She said steak and 2 chicken tenders.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though. It's cool though.
Whatever.
It's cool though. She gonna take that. She gonna take that shit off. She taking that shit off. Nope, I ain't paying for your kids. Yeah, I ain't paying for your kids.
Yeah, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They both gonna eat good.
Probably got a big head.
What the fuck? This is a piece of trash. The other two women, pieces of trash.
Just like your big head ass.
They both gonna eat good.
Look how big her head is. Her son got a big head too. I ain't feeding your big son. Nope. Nope. Can I get a?
I stand firmly behind this, bro, because I don't see anything wrong with the question he asked. Do you?
No.
I'm about to go to work, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
I told you I need some money. Your son needs some diapers. You need some wipes. He needs some food, and I need to get my hair done. So,
your hair done? If this is the father of your child, I can understand if the kid needs diapers, the kid needs this, the kid needs that. You don't need your motherfucking hair done. You don't need those fucking eyelashes. You don't need your fucking nails done. You chose to have the kid. You're the only one who can choose to do that. This is fucking bullshit.
Get your hair done. Like that's not my problem getting your hair done, bro.
I texted you and told you I was coming up here to get the money to get my hair done.
And I don't even get paid. I don't even get paid till Friday.
And she's demanding it. Now, what he should be able to do is grab her by her hair, drag her out the fucking window, kick her ass to the fucking curb, and do what he has to do. Go to work, lock his car up, whatever. This is bullshit.
Hungry. What about the money that you got last month?
What money? That money got spent. I have to take care of him every day. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I have to eat every day. I have to eat every day. We got stuff to do. That money been spent. I need money to get my hair done.
What does you happen to eat got anything to do with me?
My son need him a couple of things. He needs some new clothes. He needs some shoes. I mean, you working? You got a job, right?
Bro, you
got a job. You can't give me no money for your
bro.
son.
I don't get paid till Friday, bro. I don't get paid till Friday, bro.
You can't give me no money for your
like
son.
You popping up in my job like this, bro. This is crazy.
They're at his job, which means she can cause a fucking ruckus and he could lose his job. Another piece of trash that needs to be taken to the dump.
Bro.
You can't give me no money for your son.
This crazy, bro.
You can't give me no money for your son. You weird.
How am I weird? Because I don't want to get your hair done.
It's cool though. It's cool. You won't be seeing your son no more. Bye.
And there she goes. That is a piece of shit. You're going to take him away from the kid because you verhunced the money he already gave you? I need my hair done. I need my nails done. I need my eyes done. You pay for that out of your own money, not his money, not money that's supposed to go for your kid. Well, I need stuff too. Fuck you. You chose to have the kid. The kid has to come first.
You know, I actually blame this guy for standing there and giving her his time. I would have left in a second, but you know, again, like I said, to each their own.
But again, he's at work. She could cause so much trouble, the cops have to be called, and the job says to him, you know what? We're not dealing with this. You're fired. Then she'll call him a fucking deadbeat for not having a job. And then if he beats the fuck out of her, which not for nothing she deserves, he'll go to jail.
You really come here eating in front of me and my kids, though? For real, though? For real, though? What a grown man provides, okay? Would you come here with one box of food? I have 8 kids in this house. We supposed to just look at you feed yourself? We supposed to look at you feed yourself? What you mean? Okay, it's lunchtime. They had a little breakfast. Okay, it's lunch. It's 3 meals a day. How you gonna come here with one box of food? You a grown man? You a little ass boy, because a grown man would have fed my kid. A grown man would have fed my kid. A grown man. Now what? Now what? They just supposed to run around here and watch you eat? No. Believe it. I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either. One box of damn food in here for one. Can you share? You can't share that. Oh, exactly. Where was your mind at when you ordered that? I'm hungry. Oh.
If this is her husband, living boyfriend, whatever, and he's not a father to the kids, fuck you, bitch. But this could not have been the only time this happened. So why did he walk in the house with the food in the first place? Go to the park, listen to the birds. I understood him saying, I worked hard, I want to come home. But this can't be the only time she's acted like this. Now, if none of the kids are his kids and he lives there, that's on the fucking bitch. He's there for her, not her and her kids. And I understand the whole concept of, if he lives here, he helps the kids. I get that. But you didn't find out about him until now? That he didn't want to take care of your kids? Then what did you move him in for? The chance to have another kid and bleed him dry?
Okay, but you knew you was coming here with me and my kids, though. You didn't think that you need to call and check in like a grown man would.
He thought they ate already. Well, a good mother would have made sure that happened already. I would have said to him, look, don't make a mess, go eat it in the bedroom. Why? Because you didn't bring any for the kids and they're going to want some. And then you do what a mother is supposed to do, make your kids lunch. All the women in this video are good for nothing pieces of shit.
Like a grown man would.
Now, why does she think it's okay to be upset over a grown man getting food for himself? These women just need to do better, man.
Yep.
At least some of them.
Under no circumstances should you ever become a stepfather. Now, before they get to the shame and the insults and the guilt, let me be very, very clear. Nobody hurt me. I've been married for almost 20 years, since I was 22 years old. Had my father in my life, 2-parent household, successfully married since the beginning until my mom was widowed in my late 30s, and she's gotten remarried since then. But they're going to try to throw shame and insults and guilt. Yep. And the reality is, in order for us to really have healthy households and to be successfully married, we got to start back at the beginning. No more remixing, no more ready-made families. Don't let them shame you because you got preferences. Yep. They got preferences too. They just can't get what they want.
Yep.
Never, ever go and be a step baby daddy and take on a family that's not yours. That's not in your best interest.
Yep.
And that's not what the Bible say. And so we got to stop remixing the word and trying to make it fit our narrative. Even if you want to start referencing Joseph, like Russell Wilson did, Mary was a virgin. That was a miracle. And they needed a virgin in order to validate such a powerful being coming into this earth. You not her. So stop saying that you her. And I understand that God gives grace. So if you're able to finesse a man and convince him to be your step baby daddy, then do better for you. But I'm always going to tell the people that's what's best for them. Never become a stepfather. It's not in your best interest.
Listen to him, bros. He has your best interests at heart, and so do I. Seriously. Listen, did you hear what he said?
So we keep seeing the viral video of the man who brought his child something to eat and the mom flipping out for no reason because he didn't bring the other kids something to eat. But see, this is my thing. What do you expect from a man and you talking junk to him to buy your kids something to eat? First of all, do you ask your other kids' fathers to do the same thing that you asking this man? Two, you saying that you didn't get your food stamps in on time, but that's not my problem that you don't know how to grocery shop and stretch your food. Why are you?
Okay, I remember that video. I get the woman being frustrated. The father brought his kid McDonald's. Kids love McDonald's. They love Happy Meals. They love the toys. They love this and that. The woman called him and said, your child is hungry. So he went and bought his kid food. No, he has to take care of all her kids? No, you don't. He has to take care of what's his. Or let him take the kid to the park and let them sit down and have it like a picnic. These guys are not responsible for your fucking actions. They can only be responsible for theirs. And even that, a lot of choices are taken away from them. Because if they say, I don't want to be a father, the women are the ones who have the kids and then they're attached to the guy for the rest of their life. This woman is making so much sense.
You're not working with 4 kids. Why do you have 4 kids by different men in the first place?
Thank you.
And then expect for him to take on your responsibilities out of the mistakes you made.
Yep.
Those are your kids, not his.
Yep.
And I bet you she's still sleeping with one of the kids' fathers that's not buying the other kids' food either.
Because a lot of women today feel like, so what? He gives me money. Well, that makes you a whore, a fucking hooker, a prostitute. Oh, no, that don't. I'm just providing for my kids. No, you're a whore. This woman, these other women should take lessons from her.
See, ladies, this is why a lot of men do not want to mess with single mothers. And if this doesn't apply to you, ladies, do not become this woman, and fellas, run away from these women like the plague.
Yep. Yep. As soon as a guy finds out she's got kids, run. Run. Oh, that's not fair. That's not his problem. How many times have guys stepped in, took care of the kids, and then the kids' fathers have more rights than that guy does? The woman just thinks, keep putting in the money. Meanwhile, she's getting money from the other kids' fathers. And everyone will say, well, the guy shouldn't have done shit. If the guy doesn't do shit, the women humiliate them. What, are you gay? You don't want my fine ass? They're crazy. Women today are crazy.
Parents, period, there's no benefits. How would I benefit from helping them raise his kids? If you marry a man and he has a child, if he's on child support and he falls behind on his payments, they come in after the wife's money. It's a very big risk. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to raise a child. It's expensive. Why would I invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into something that will never be mine?
Exactly. And when guys say that, women are like, oh no, you can't say that. I'm a good woman. But you're using the double standard. You want equality? That's equality. You can have preferences to not be with a guy with kids. Guys can have that preference. But nope. Manipulation happens and then everybody's caught in a noose. And what the fuck do you do at that point? You decided she was hot, you wanted to fuck her. She decided not to take her pills and gets pregnant. You are now attached to her for the rest of your life. She'll even go after you when the kid's of age and has their own job. Well, I want more money. But the kid's grown and living on their own. I don't care. Remember that guy in the restaurant? That woman at the table said, what's wrong with that? No, bitch. No, bitch.
Can't do something as detrimental as having a child out of wedlock. And then after you make that piss poor decision, then now all of a sudden the community got to come and help you. That doesn't make any sense. You got people who have multiple kids out of wedlock. It's not like it was a one-time thing. Now you're putting their piss poor decision, you putting the responsibility on the backs of those who are responsible. That's not fair.
I think I actually like what she's saying here. Being a step-parent is not really a flex.
She said putting the responsibility on the people who are responsible isn't fair. She misspoke. She meant putting the responsibility on someone who's not responsible isn't fair. But this is what women today do. It's not up to the next guy to take care of your kids. And if he's willing to take you and your kids on, give him some respect. I've known plenty of guys who've gotten with women who have kids already, get married, like that other woman, the first woman, trying to get child support out of him for all the kids that aren't his. This is insane.
At all.
Laid out and made the decision to have 3 kids. That is not my responsibility. And this is the last time you're going to do this. You're not doing it anymore. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Well, it was not my plan to be no single parent.
Well, it's not my plan.
It was not your plan to be a single parent. Then why did you get pregnant and then choose to have the kid? Can't take responsibility for that? I'm not gonna kill no kid. Okay. So you either keep it, raise it, shut the fuck up, or you put it in the system. Those are your choices. Oh, the guy won't do nothing. Then you have to. All the responsibility falls on me? Yes, bitch. You chose to have the kid and the kid is in your custody. Just because he won't do anything doesn't mean that kid still doesn't need. You have to provide for that kid, not the next guy that comes along, because how do you know the next guy that comes along isn't going to say, well, I'm fucking you, I'm going to fuck the kid too? You don't know. No, not all guys are like that, but some are. And so many women don't give a fuck about putting their kids in danger unless they're going to get caught.
Plan to be a grandmother that's going to take care of somebody's 3 kids because they feel like they're not responsible anymore, that they don't want to be a mother anymore either.
Well, look, I just can't. I can't do this no more. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. It's the person.
Yeah, but you didn't do it once. You didn't do it twice. You did it 3 times. You should be overwhelmed. It's natural. But you want to put the kids off on who? Your mother, so you can go off gallivanting, get fucked, and have a 4th kid? If your mother isn't willing to take them off your hands and you really can't do this, and the fathers aren't willing to help, you got to put the kids in the system. And to me, that still makes you an unfit fucking mother because of what can happen to them in the system. With the last kid you had, you should have arranged it with the doctors to have your tubes tied, cut, burned, because you already had 3. You don't need a 4th.
I can't do it.
But you're going to have to do it. Do you understand that you're going to have to do this?
Well, I don't want to.
You don't want to, but you wanted to spread your legs, have the dick shoved in and out, making you feel real good, and you had 3 kids? You didn't figure out with the first one it was hard? You didn't figure out with the second one it was hard, so you had a 3rd just to be sure? You did this to your life. Don't even blame the fathers. You did it. Act like a woman and take care of your responsibilities.
Do you understand that I'm not going to take care of your children? I'm not getting ready to raise 3 kids. Do you know how?
You never taught me how to be a mom. You didn't tell me what to do.
Cunt. Now you're blaming your mother for your choices. You weren't a mother to me. You didn't show me how to be a mom. You didn't this, you didn't that. But you're trying to put your kids in the same position you were in? Another bitch that should go to the dump.
Didn't help me. So now it's your turn. You take your grandkids so I can live my life stress-free.
Oh my God. They were stressed with the first. They were stressed with the second. They're stressed with the 3rd, but you want to be free? What, to have a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th? See, women like this really need to have hysterectomies. Fuck them and, oh, sex won't feel good anymore. Fuck you. What'd you do? You brought 3 lives into the world that you don't want anymore. Oh, but guys can do it. That's right, because they don't carry it. Women have all these choices. Men don't. Women will even have fights with guys when they want to wear condoms. Oh, what? You think I'm that kind of girl? That I'm going to give you a disease? It's not just for diseases. He doesn't want to be a father. Oh, what? I'm not good enough to be a mother of your child? She's even blaming her mother. But you're trying to put your 3 kids on your mother that did you so wrong. You're a worthless piece of shit. I don't want to hear. I'm overwhelmed. You made mistake after mistake after mistake. Then you blame your mother that she never took care of you. But you want to leave your kids with her so they can go through what you went through? You made these choices. Every choice we make has a consequence, whether that's a good consequence or a bad consequence or a consequence that doesn't do either. You made the choices to do this. And if you kill your kids, your life should be taken. This is bullshit.
Okay, but the reason that I could not teach you how to be a mother, Angel, is because I was working a full-time job.
That's not my problem.
I cannot.
And your kids are not your mother's problem. She was working a full-time job to make sure you had the shit you wanted and needed. And now you're blaming her because she won't do this. Piece of shit.
I'm not. Just hear me out when I say I'm not gonna take care of your 3 kids that
No, it's not fair. It's not fair to your fucking kids. Fuck you, bitch. You made the decision to have them. What did you, like a lot of other whoas, think? Oh, the fathers are going to give me lots and lots of money. My mother's always going to babysit, and I could still shake my ass for guys, have sex whenever I want, party, and I'm going to be good. That's not how life works.
you had.
Now this is crazy. Where's her brain when it's time to think? Next.
I need $250 for the babysitter.
You need $250 for the babysitter?
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm saying, like,
you want to go on this date, right? You want to go on a date? Want to take me on a date? I need $250 for the.
He has to pay for a babysitter. Fuck you. You're the one who wants to go out on a date with him. You're the one who has to figure out childcare, not him. And $250? I was a babysitter. My mother was a babysitter. $250 was like for a week. She wants $250 for what? A couple of hours? No, she wants her hair done, her nails done, a flappy dappy bullshit that she probably can't even see through. And she wants to fuck him to get knocked up so he can give her more money. From what I'm seeing, women today are nothing but shit.
Babysitter.
Why don't you get in the car? Like, come on,
I can't just leave my kids.
We've been talking about this shit all week,
without
though.
paying the babysitter.
We've been talking about this shit all week, though.
Okay.
Which means she planned for this and feels like she's worth $250. Her, not her kids. She doesn't even have the babysitter in place. Drive off and leave her fucking cunt ass. Dopey bitch should have never had kids.
So you ain't got $250 to pay the baby, so I'm paying for the date.
Oh no.
I'm saying, don't listen. I can't give you $250 now.
You want to take me on a date to these high-end restaurants and she can't pay $250 for a date?
I'm saying,
what the fuck is wrong with her? I don't care if this guy was Donald Trump. You don't just expect him to pay for everything, and this is just a first date? Fuck you, bitch.
The money I got is for the date, though. One for your baby. So why don't you have your baby daddy pay for the kid?
What?
Yeah.
So you only got money. Oh, okay. So then he should be taking me on a date then.
I'm
right?
saying.
This is another woman I want to smack right in her mouth. This is bullshit.
So if he's finna pay for the kids, then he should be taking me on a date.
Listen,
because what did you say?
I was looking forward to this. And
I was too. But
$250
and a whole week. She brings it up now. She thinks her ass is so hot, he's gonna pay that just so he could have maybe a chance to fuck her. Get the fuck out of my face.
Babysitter. Yes, kids got to get taken care of.
I could give you the 250, but
okay, so what's the problem there? What's the problem there?
I had plans.
Okay.
Do you guys see why I tell you to be single now?
Yep.
What is this behavior?
There's a story going viral on Reddit that we absolutely have to talk about. So a man has a baby with his wife. The baby is now 14 months old. And once the baby was born, the wife was complaining that the husband wasn't pulling his weight. And the husband was like, I can't read your mind. You know, if you want me to do certain things for my son, you'll have to tell me. She got overwhelmed and tired of having to tell him to help out with the son. So they eventually end up getting a divorce. And they live in Kentucky where the default is 50-50 custody. That man says he's drowning. Says he can't even function on the weeks that he has his own child. And now he's saying that he wants his wife back. Does he? Because clearly he doesn't want his wife back. He wants that unpaid labor back.
Sometimes it's easier to keep the whole bad cunt bitch than it is to divorce her. Because I also guarantee you she's not paying him child support when the kid is with him. But he's paying for the kid when the kid's with her and when the kid's with him.
Assumed that she would be struggling just like him. And she's like, no, life is good. Like, with you having to sign 50% of the time, I have time for myself, for my hobbies, for my friends, for my family. Like, life is good, splitting custody. And I feel like more men need to be put in these positions. Remember a couple of months ago, a man went.
Men should not be put in this position at all. If they don't want to have a kid, I think it should be mandatory at the hospital, the human resources agency, that he can go there and say, look, she's having my kid. She's going to put me down as the father. I never wanted to be a father. Sign over your rights and responsibilities to that kid. Oh, the mother didn't make the baby on her own. No, but she's choosing to keep it on her own. But that also means, let's say the kid somehow comes into oodles of money, that father can't go near the kid. Can't. Because you signed over your rights and responsibilities. Also, that kid should not have his last name if he signs that type of paper. And the welfare agency should put a cap on how many kids a woman can have. You want to see a whole bunch more abortions? Let that happen.
Viral for sitting in his car with his son visible in the back seat in a car seat because he pulled up at his baby mama's house and wanted her to take the son, even though he filed for full custody. He thought it would be easier and cheaper. He didn't want to pay child support. So he thought that, you know what, I'll have him all the time because it can't be that bad. And then he was struggling. I feel like more women need to make sure that their baby daddies do 50-50 custody because they swear that it's no big deal, even though for the small amount.
And the women swear the men are deadbeats, so why have a kid with a deadbeat in the first place? Now, I agree, if they've got 50-50 custody, 50-50 child support, then yeah, fuck him. But I also didn't hear anything about the mother working. That would be very interesting to find out.
Of child support that they pay, they get all of that freedom to come and go as they please, freedom to take any shift that they please, freedom to go on any vacation or guys trip they want to. They have no idea how much work and how much of a 24/7 full-time job it is for the parent that has the majority of the.
Same thing with the women. We just saw The last bitch wanting to put her kids off on her mother and saying it wasn't fair. Well, if everything is 50-50, oh, he could take whatever shift he wants. How do you know that? How do you know the job he has, he can take whatever shift he wants? What if it's just a 9 to 5 job? There is no other hours. Oh, he should get rid of that job and look for another one? It was hard looking for a job and getting a job with COVID, before COVID. After COVID? And what? He should give up one job and risk the bitch putting him in jail for not paying child support? And then when he goes for a job, they see he's got a record for something? A lot of employers won't even go find out what that record is for.
The custody. I feel like y'all need to let these men know. If they think it's easy, let them do it for a while and see how quickly they fold.
Now, this is another interesting take. What do you guys think about this?
I am noticing that more and more women are actually starting to give their children over to their fathers and put themselves on child support, and they're going on about their life. Now, before I get into what I'm going to say, I just want to say I am not judging any woman that has decided to do so. For whatever reason, you made that choice, and that's what you felt was best. But also, I ain't even mad at y'all. I just want to go ahead and say that. As a single mom, I'm not even mad at y'all. Now, do I feel like I could be one of those women to stand in that line and do so? No. However, I'm not even mad at y'all.
I'm not mad either. If that's how it works out like that. It's like couples who decide the women are going to get a job and the man's going to be a house husband and a stay-at-home father. If this is what you two work on and choose to do and you can financially do it, do it.
Because it's one thing to, now I get it, one night stands and situationships, things happen. Okay. But when you're in a relationship with a person and men just abandon ship, just jump ship mid-pregnancy, or this man changes mid-pregnancy and now this person isn't who you want to be with anymore. And before y'all get started in my comments, imagine those women who are married and they have 3 and 4 and 5 kids and the man just abandoned ship. So before y'all, you need to be married. No, it's a lot of women who are married and they tired too. It's so many things that can happen, that do happen during pregnancy. And I ain't even mad at them. I'm not. And then some women get tired of doing it alone. It's hard. Some women get tired of doing it alone. Some women get tired of begging for help. Some women have no village.
The women should have thought of that before spreading their legs open. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, the sexual feelings, they overtake you. I don't want to hear that. You chose to bring a life into this world. You chose. Even if the guy takes off, you chose. You made your choice. This one's already talking like the guy she was with was a deadbeat. Why did you get pregnant from a guy like that? Well, I didn't know he was a deadbeat until afterwards. But you still shirked your responsibility to protect your body from pregnancy. And what'd you think? This guy was just going to pay for you the rest of your fucking life? Because it's the woman's body, it is ultimately her choice. I don't care what people say. The women are the ones in control.
Now, granted, I do have people that I do trust that do help me when I'm really in need and when I really have something to do. It's no need for me to go through the line of those people. Y'all know who y'all are, and I love y'all dearly. And women just simply can't handle it. So I'm not even mad at y'all. I'm not. A lot of women are just sliding those children onto their fathers and putting themselves on child support. And yeah, that's what we have now. Yeah.
I'm glad more people are talking about this because it's something that needs to be spoken about. It really does.
Woman gets pregnant. He tells her that he is not ready to have a child. She still chooses to have the baby.
Okay, so a lot of times we need to take accountability for our actions and our own
Yes.
choices.
Yes.
And so we both was messing around. We knew we weren't in a committed relationship. We knew nothing was going to come of it. You expressed to me already that you did not want to have a child or you did not want to take care of a child. At that moment, I have a choice. I either you can go down to the clinic. I don't know where y'all's is at. Ours is on 8th. Or you know, you make that decision on being a single mother and knowing that this other party is not going to be there. So that anger is misplaced. Like, because he was honest in the beginning.
Yes.
And it's hard sometimes to take accountability because
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. Thank you.
because we both did it, right? So you think we both should be in this, but the reality and the harsh reality is a man does have an opportunity to walk away, and you need to make the best decision for you and your child.
Yeah.
I think hope is a bad strategy. I hope he gets it together. I hope he eventually gets a job. I hope he comes around and raises kids. Hope is a bad strategy.
Yeah.
So if the hope plan is the plan A in this situation, it's a bad one. Okay.
Now this is a woman who actually speaks facts without
Yes.
being biased.
You think you have kids?
I'm not having kids.
What you mean you're not having kids?
I'm not having kids.
That's what you was born here to do.
No, I'm not.
Why would you not want to have?
Women are created to have the child, but if she chooses not to have kids, I think that's a very tough decision, but a good one for her. She knows she's not going to want to be stuck being the only one taking care of a kid. So before the child's even here, she should be taking steps to prevent pregnancy. Guys, if you can't understand when a woman says she doesn't want to have kids, then you're the fucking asshole. And you deserve a woman to get her claws into you for the rest of your fucking life. And then you deserve to go to jail when you don't make a fucking child support payment. You deserve it. If you don't understand where women like this are coming from, or you try to convince your woman to have your kid, because pregnancy sex is so hot, then you're the fucking asshole. She's an asshole for actually falling for it, but you're an asshole for pulling it in the first place.
Have kids.
Why would I?
Well, I'm asking you
I want to have kids. I don't see any benefit.
for giving somebody life.
You have a
What kind of life? How many kids are put into the system? Do we know where they all wind up? Do we know what's done to them? We're led to believe you put your kid in the system, they get new parents who will love them and be able to take care of them. That's a rarity. I know a woman who went through hell. And what she is now, she is a danger to herself, but especially her community. She's a danger to anyone she walks in front of. You want kids like that on the street? As adults? I don't like abortions. There should be limits to that shit. and a way to track women so they're not having 4 or 5 abortions a year. But if you make this decision, you are being a grown-up. You are making the choice to not put extra responsibility on you, put stuff on that kid that could happen to it. And remember, her body, her choice. If this is her choice, it's her choice.
Kid, and your life becomes about the kid. I want my life to be about me.
Oh, you selfish.
That's okay.
Yo, fuck you. She's selfish. Let her be selfish. It would be a million times worse if she brought a kid into this world and she was still selfish and that kid suffered. And a lot of guys don't like the responsibility of having a kid. So, I applaud this woman.
Honestly, it's definitely not wrong for a woman to decide whether she wants children or not. I mean, it is her body.
So I'm supposed to pay for your food and the kid food.
Yes, what you want, baby? You want steak?
Steak?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you going on the ground. Why you got your child with us though? It wasn't part of the plan.
This is part of the plan.
It's not part of the plan.
If you want to date me, you date my child. Too.
I'm dating.
And what if he said, if I'm fucking you, I want to fuck your child too? How do you know this guy is not a pedophile? You chose to bring your kid into the world. You have to protect your child. And a lot of the times you have to protect them from your dumbass mistakes. Another woman who's a piece of shit, throw her in the dump.
Your child too?
Yes.
Oh, you wigged out. You wigged out. That wasn't. We supposed to eat our food. Afterwards, go back to the crib. Next, I can't live.
First of all, we don't have to do it.
Come on, we're going out. Yeah, we ain't doing this. I ain't even got the. Man, y'all tripping, bro. I thought I was finna.
So they made plans to, after dinner, go back to the house and fuck. And she's got her kid with her. She doesn't deserve the privilege or the right to be a mother.
Do it, man. Y'all tripping. Tripped out. Yeah, let me out.
Now, this is actually crazy. What did she think was going to happen when he saw her child? Next.
What you handing me this for?
Your turn to pay for the food.
It's whose turn to pay for the food?
Your turn.
Why would it be my turn to pay for the food when I'm here with my man?
I always pay for the food.
I can't hear you. What?
I don't like this. While I don't think the guy should pay all the time, it should have been discussed before you even got to the diner. Because that food was ordered. Just for the fact it's ordered, the diner can't resell it. So if they both decide to walk out, they're both going to be legally in trouble for that bill. Or it should be like that.
You always pay for the food. I always pay for the food.
I ain't paying for it.
You not paying for it? It's only $50.
I pay for it.
Well, pay for it.
It's only $50. Oh my God. And she just said, you always pay for the food. And then she said she always pays for the food. She doesn't know what's true and what's not true. This should have been discussed before they even got to the diner.
Why would I have to pay for anything if I'm here with my man? You are my man. You're supposed to pay for everything.
I gotta pay for everything else, so you can pay for the food.
You what?
I gotta pay for everything else.
So I gotta pay you. I gotta go in my pocketbook and get out $50. You can't pay $50? Okay, well, I'm leaving then.
What?
Oh, you might as well go ahead and call the server and see who gonna wash dishes because it ain't gonna be me. I'm not paying $50 for this. What?
I ain't either.
You ain't either? I'm paying for this. He said he's not paying for it. So what he needed? What he said that I'm the woman. He been paying for everything all weekend, and now he want me to pay for it. And it's only $50. Sit back some so he can. It's only $50. So what you think?
What you want me to pay for it?
Nah, he need to go wash dishes or something, right?
Oh, okay. I mean, we got plenty of dishes right there.
No, because I'm not paying for this. It's only $50.
If it's only $50, pay for it and shut the fuck up. And screw the principle of the thing.
I'm more upset that
you've got 2 kids with you there, bitch. You want them to get upset when the cops have to be called? You're another douchebag bitch that doesn't have the right to be a mother. And I understand she assumed he was paying. I get it. But yous aren't married? Have a way to pay for shit just in case.
that she's acting so entitled rather than her request. I mean, why is she acting like it's his job to pay her meals? Crazy.
Damn, and two, like for real? I have to eat. I know you had to eat, but what I'm saying is, like, you know how my budget is. Like we for like I can't keep buying all this expensive food.
Hey, girl. Hey, did you get my strawberry lemonade?
Yes. Oh hell no. Who is this?
This is my friend.
Okay, your friend. Oh, who paying for her food?
You are.
No. Okay, no, I'm not.
Both them bitches go in the trash. You're dating a guy you know has a budget. Don't insist on going in the best place in the world. Oh, what? I ain't worth it? Fuck you, bitch. You chose this guy. You know he doesn't have a lot of money like that, but you're trying to put him in a position where he's gonna have to choose between paying his rent and paying for you and your fucking friend, and your fucking friend thinks he should pay too? 2 more bitches for the dump.
Listen, man,
If you want to be with a woman, Miss Robert, my friends come with it, so you need to buy her drink.
Drinks?
And the friend is agreeing with this.
Still want those Brussels sprouts? I do. Okay.
But she ain't get no salmon too, though. She ain't get no salmon.
If she wants salmon, she can get the salmon.
What if he gets up and walks the fuck out, bitch? Do you have enough money to pay for that bill? Do you and your friend have the money to pay for that bill?
Who comes in on somebody else's dime? And
she's vegan.
You know what? I'm gonna show you what
So,
it is. I'm gonna show you what it is.
definitely-
Y'all can pay for your own damn food. Y'all can pay for your own food.
Now you guys can honestly see just how stupid the whole dating system really is. Like, why is everything limited to the man's financial capabilities? Yeah, it's not always like that, but this is a great example.
It's always going to be a simp that's willing to deal with whatever it is that he's willing to deal with. It's going to be a dude that fucked her. He's going to make sure that he got the best out of her. And then she's going to come back to you. And then you're going to propose to her. And then you're going to be a step baby daddy as a result of it. It's always going to be a simp. So we never, ever going to be able to make the progress. But I think the real one should protest marriage based off of what it is that they see today, because it's a lose-lose situation. Never become a stepfather. No man that has no kids that is at the top of his game. Listen, you're not even going to be at the top of your earnings until you in your late 50s, early 60s. She sees the potential in your greatness. That's why she's trying to get you while you in college. So no man should ever subject himself to the idea of marriage based off of the standards that we have today. Why would you become great make all of the sacrifices, and then go and take care of another man's kids? What benefit is that to you? Them kids don't even give a fuck about you. They don't even like you. They don't even look like you.
He's actually very right. You know, it's as simple as don't be a step baby daddy because it doesn't benefit you in any way at the end of the day. Yeah, it just honestly doesn't. Well, what's the benefit?
Stepdads always lose. Let's get into it. There's no benefits to being a stepfather, aka stepdad. The kid will not respect you or appreciate anything that you do. And also, if you're a man that ain't got no kids of your own, you should not be one to take care of somebody else's. Yep. Why take care of another man's child when you can make your own kids? Playing stepfather to another man's child doesn't benefit you. It benefits the woman and the child. When you become a stepfather, you have 100% responsibility with 0 authority, because 9 times out of 10, the woman ain't gonna want you to discipline the child. Me personally, I'm not taking care of no kid that I can't discipline. You already in a losing situation. Why would you build yourself up to become the absolute best version of yourself to come second to a child? It doesn't make sense. Over the holiday weekend, Lil Durk's son popped his stepfather because his stepfather and his mom had a little altercation dispute. Well, when the police got there, Lil Durk's son told the police that his mother started the altercation. So to homie that got popped, this should be a sign that he needs to get out of that situation. Regardless if you have a daughter by her, you need to get out of that situation. When God give you a sign, you got to get up out of there. And what real man would want to put himself in that situation? It's just not worth it, man. The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I said it before, and now someone else is saying it. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear? Just listen.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The reason why a lot of you women have not put your foot down and put your child's fathers on child support, and why y'all letting your child's father nickel and dime y'all when it comes to him taking care of y'all kids, is because you're afraid if you do, that's gonna diminish the possibility of y'all getting back together and you getting your family back. Now, don't shoot me, okay? Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I am just a messenger. But
this could be possible in some instances. I also think, and this works both ways, it works with men and it works with women. They don't want who they got rid of to be happy and get someone else. They want them to stay miserable, wanting them for the rest of their lives. It happens. Okay, how long am I on this? I'm already like an hour and a half. I'm going to stop it here. That's it. Most of these women belong in the dumps. They shouldn't be allowed to date. After a certain amount of kids, they should have an operation that's going to make sure they don't have kids anymore. And I think guys who it's been proven with DNA testing, they have multiple kids at a certain point, there needs to be a permanent solution that the guy cannot get a woman pregnant anymore. Vasectomies can naturally reverse themselves. So there has to be a more permanent solution that the guy cannot make kids anymore. Nobody likes this. I don't care. There are too many unwanted kids in the world, and they're getting hurt because of the decisions their biological parents made. Okay, on to the next video.